This shot, and this shot are all taken by 3 different telephoto lens for your smartphone.
What's up guys, welcome back to Cal Honest Guide. My name is Razif and today is going to be a lens comparison episode. Not 2 lenses, but it's going to be 3 lenses. The 2x telephoto lens APEXEL lens, the newer 60mm telephoto lens, and also the new ULANZI 60mm Generation 2 telephoto lens. All 3 for your smartphone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check out the focal distance, see how far can it be shot, filmed or photographed, and also check the compatibility with a gimbal and see and push the boundary also of these lenses, and also see the depth of field effect of all these 3 lenses, so which is nicer. So at the end of this video, I want you to be the judge and see which one appeals to you. You can also comment on the section below. Let's start with the distance, shall we?
Now the distance test, we start off with just the phone, no lens attached. Now this is just from the phone. Then we put the ULANZI lens on the wide camera here, you get this shot, and then putting the lens on the telephoto lens of the phone, you get this much more closer shot of the KL tower. Now for the newer lens, this shot is from the phone. Now this is the newer lens on the wide camera, and then now the newer lens on the telephoto lens of the phone. Now to the APEXEL, again we start off with the phone. This shot, the APEXEL lens on the wide camera, and this one is the APEXEL lens on the telephoto lens of the phone. Now using the ULANZI lens, on the left here there's no lens, just the phone. On the middle here the lens is on the main wide camera lens of the phone, and on the right is when the lens is attached on the telephoto lens of the phone. Same arrangement here with the newer lens. On the left there's no lenses here, it's just from the phone. On the middle here the newer lens is on the wide camera, and on the right is when the lens is on the telephoto lens of the phone. Same with the APEXEL, left no phone, the middle the lens is on the wide camera, and on the right is when the APEXEL lens is on the telephoto lens of the phone. Now these 3 shots, all 3 lenses are on the main wide camera lens of the phone. You can see 3 different lenses. To me it's the same. If you spot the difference, please comment on the section below. Now this one is when all 3 lenses are on the telephoto lens of the phone. Again, to me, there's no difference, it looks the same. If you spot any, please comment on the section below. This is the first depth of field test by ULANZI, NEEWER, and also APEXEL, all taken from the same distance. Now I'm going to put all 3 of them side by side. Now you see here, the depth of field for ULANZI and NEEWER are the same, just nice blurry background, but the APEXEL you can still see some detail of the building there, so it's still acceptable but nice. This is the second test by ULANZI, NEEWER, and also APEXEL. All 3 lenses are taken from the same distance. Now putting all 3 side by side, you can see now this time all 3 background blur are the same. So it all depends on the lighting condition, also what time of the day it is. Now this is when the lens is attached on the telephoto lens of the camera. You can see that it's more zoomed in, but the background blur for ULANZI and NEEWER are just nice. But the APEXEL you can actually see some detail of the leaves there. So it all depends on you.
Oh yeah, let me ask you one question. From all those tests that you just watched, what lens do you think I'm using right now? I am filming on a smartphone with one of those 3 lenses. So if you guys know which one, please comment on the section below, ask me and see who gets it right.
Now all these 3 lenses have the 17mm screw attachment mount. So that means you need a specific phone case with a 17mm thread, so you can easily attach the lens just like this. Now using the ULANZI lens first, on the wide camera of the phone, on the right side you can see that every single word can be read. You can actually see every single word there. Now when I move the phone to the right, now you see on the left side is super clear. It's also due to the lighting of this particular day and time, so edge to edge is clear for ULANZI. Now on the newer lens, it's the same thing. On the right side is very clear. It's a bit bright because of the day. But when I move to the phone to the right side, you can see on the left side here is also very clear. So edge to edge, newer, super clear. Now the APEXEL also, it gives similar results. On the right side is very clear, you can actually see and read the words. Now when I move the phone, you can see on the left side is also very clear. So this is the first test, all three lenses can be read. Now the second test here, a wide shot, and I want you to focus on this person on the bottom right here. With the ULANZI lens, you can actually see the person is super clear as he walks at the edge here. So the ULANZI lens performed very well. The edge to edge is very clear, crystal clear. Now when switch on to the newer lens on the wide camera here, this wide shot, check this person here, also very clear. Now this is unplanned, but if you see this person here running from right to left, okay, now focus on the left side here. You can see that pole there is super clear, and as she passes by, it's still very clear. Now the APEXEL lens, if you see on the right side here, is a bit soft. You want to be nitpicky as this person passing by, but overall it is good, it is acceptable. Now the video test using the ULANZI lens first on the wide camera of the phone. You can see that it is handheld. You can see the horses moving from right to left. It's super clear, the edges. This is the video quality. Now if I switch it, the lens on the telephoto lens of the phone, this is the shot you get. Also handheld. You can see how the quality is. You see the horse passing by here is super clear, edge to edge and the middle. Now switching on the newer lens, you can see it on the right side here is super clear, and also the left side and the middle on the wide camera here. Now switching it on to the newer on the telephoto lens, slow motion handheld. You can see how the horse is moving from left to right, super clear, and this is the shot you get for the newer lens. Now on the APEXEL lens here, handheld camera on the wide camera here is just like this, but on the telephoto lens of the phone, you can see there slow motion. It's quite clear, it's acceptable, but you can see that there's a little bit of softness on the APEXEL lens on the telephoto camera. Now for the gimbal compatibility, this ULANZI lens is a bit heavy, so if you have a hybrid gimbal like this, it can support the weight. Remember, you need a specific phone case with a 70mm attachment. It will look like this. Also same for the newer lens as well. It will look like this. The gimbal can support the weight together with the phone. Also with the APEXEL lens, the gimbal can support all these three lenses.
So guys, that's it for today's lens comparison episode. Which lens performed better? Which one do you like? Please comment in the section below. You can tell me. If I have left out any tests, please ask me. I will answer them as fast as possible. I hope this video answers all your questions. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. It's really going to help me. So I'm going to test out these three lenses more and see what I find out. That's it guys for today's episode. My name is Razif and this is KL Honest Guide. Stay curious, my friends.